Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Georgia here, live from Allendale's trading floor. It is November 4th, 2010. We had the grain markets that were very strong here today. Started off quite a bit higher due to the dollar being down. The dollar was down, or is currently down, about 60 cents at this point due to the injection of that $600 billion here from the Fed yesterday. And that had the market stirred up quite a bit. Corn was up about 9 cents today. And that actually settling near its lows. We had a very small range for corn throughout the session today. But we're sitting right at that 590 area. This is the highest close that we've seen this year. And to get back to these levels, you have to go back into that big run we had in 2008. And, things still look very friendly yet. We do have a USDA report coming out next Friday. That's what I think a lot of guys are waiting for to see what's going to happen with that. If we do see a bullish report there, probably going up into that 630 to 650 area. If not, probably going down to fill that gap that we had left over the last few weeks. But funds were buyers today. They were buyers of about 15,000 contracts, so they were back in here on the long side, keeping things strong. And with the dollar down, it just gives the funds just kind of an open sheet here to just come in and buy. And they did in the beans as well. They bought 6,000 beans today. Beans were up 37 cents. A lot of that technical buying here today as that continued to push higher and getting up over that 12.50 mark for beans. And they did settle near their highs. So it still looks like we could see higher prices yet as far as beans. And wheat, 23.5 cents higher there as well. Funds bought 5,000 contracts, so they were buyers across the grain markets today and pushing things higher. And as I mentioned, mostly due to that dollar being down. Crude oil finding strength, up $1.90. That puts crude right about 86.60. The big talk there is you do have a lot of guys expecting still to see $90 crude with the price levels that we're at around a lot of these commodities. The last one really to rally yet has been the energies and crude. So you've got guys now on that bullish bandwagon for crude, trying to get that up to about $90. Some guys are even throwing out price targets near 100 again. And when you look at the price of where we've got corn and a lot of these commodities relative to crude, we probably should be closer to 90. So let's keep that in mind. It was stronger here today, 190, or up $1.90, I should say. So I do feel that as we get throughout the next few weeks, we probably still can see that strength, but could end up having trouble around $90 as well. Metals today keeping things very strong. Gold up $46. That puts that right at $13.84. So we're approaching that 1400 area and making some new highs there as far as gold. Silver stronger than gold, up $1.54. Big move for silver today. After that announcement came out by the Fed yesterday, you saw gold and silver both collapse. Sharply lower moves. Those moves actually today turned into buying opportunities. But we sit right now right about $26 there for silver. Very strong move there. Still looking very good. And as far as the soft markets, with the dollar being down, the soft markets have been straight up. And sugar up another 151 points. A lot of technical buying here today in sugar as we broke out yet again. A lot of guys still targeting 35 cents in sugar. That's been our target here for a while. We still feel 35 cents is within reach, and we're only a few days like today away from hitting that target. Cotton probably comes to no surprise, but we're up 500 points. We're up limit right now in cotton as far as the March contract. The December contract not quite at limit, but we did go up and hit that. It seems like if we're not limit up, we're usually limit down. But right now, the demand for cotton is still out there. China's still buying cotton. China's cotton mills are still paying for cash cotton, and prices are probably going to continue to look higher from here. A lot of targets right now on cotton near that 141 area, so kind of keep that in mind, the $1.41. And if we do hit that target, I know we may end up seeing a little bit of profit taken at that point. A close above that, still going to look very friendly. Right now, the market is so bullish that guys, are paying up for whatever price they can as far as the cash market. And with that said, cash market's still going up. Futures are probably going to continue to rally as well. Coffee, very strong day today, finding a little bit of a short-term bottom here against a trend line yesterday, and jumping $9.80. So that's a big move there for coffee. Things look strong there. We broke out again today, made some new highs. 205.80 is where we stand right now. Still looking for probably about anywhere another $10 to $15 here yet on the upside to hit our target there too. But with the dollar being down and the reaction we've seen around the commodity markets, livestock, we did find fat cattle up about 30 cents today. Feeders down $1. So we saw the feeders drop back here a little bit due to higher corn prices today, but still coming up against some pretty decent support at these levels. Hogs up about 85 cents to $1. Still firm cash markets there. We've seen that support the market after a collapse over the last few weeks. We did come back up here and test the downtrend line here today. So we did find technical buying up to this point. We'll see if we can get through this and maybe try to change the trend a little bit. But right now we're at some pretty decent resistance on hogs, so be a little bit careful there with those prices. I do want to personally invite you guys to our conference that we have coming up in January 21st and 22nd. It's going to be held here at the Crystal Lake Holiday Inn. I promise you guys a really good time. So make sure you get your seats booked. Let's get them reserved here. Call us with any questions you guys may have on that. 800-262-7538. Also check us out on the web at allendale-inc.com. And I hope you guys had a great day today. And we'll talk to you here next week. Take care.